Chris, you've often talked about the guys in this locker room being, quote unquote, good guys or competitive players. Is it always rewarding for locker rooms and teams to see someone like Mamu have a game like this?
Yeah, I think that was really good. Mamu's a amazing teammate. He comes in, works hard every day, cheers guys on, always in a good mood, good attitude. And so I think that was reflective of our bench tonight and the guys to see him have a career night like that.
You said in the fourth quarter you were telling it, just come out and set a screen and we'll get something going.
Yeah, luckily I didn't play for a while and sort of know the art of getting guys shots. Especially somebody like Mamu, who is a hard player. He's not necessarily a guy that's ISO situations and stuff like that. So when he's shooting the ball like that, you just try to find a guy.
At what point does it go from this guy's having a pretty good night shooting and it turns into we need to get him the ball almost every possession that we can?
I mean, I didn't know how many points he had or anything like that. I'm more so paying attention to the clock, the game. At the end of the day, the focus is to win the game. But once it got to about 2.5, 3 minutes, and I saw that we, every time we got to stop, it's like, okay, game management, so we can get him a shot. The first priority is always win the game.
Blake Wesley's a guy that had another impact on the game tonight. What have you seen from him to this point of the season, being in and out of the rotation?
Yeah, I talked to Blake a lot just about we got a lot of guys who playing a lot of minutes. They probably hadn't played most of the season, but opportunity is everything, but just also I try to tell the guys that playing hard is a talent. It is a real talent. I think people take that for granted. And so Blake's ability to pick the ball up full court, every time they missed or made it, he pushed the ball up the court, so making sure he makes himself an offensive threat. And just a lot of times if you play hard, good things going to happen.
Mitch talked about the third quarter and the response to the run that New York went on. What were you seeing from your vantage point in the way that you all were able to sort of keep them at bay after they went on a run?
That's a really good team over there. Obviously, they're a different team without Jalen. But we made some really timely shots. I think Mamu kept doing that. He kept hitting the shot. They was going on a run. And when you've been in games like that, it's like sometimes you're like, okay, we just need one shot to go in to take a deep breath. And we had guys make those type of shots.
I know it's obviously been a tough season, but has it been sort of rewarding seeing these young players develop and sort of being in that locker room?
Yeah, it's always nice to try to see guys in their process and just trying to teach them all the NBA is about margins, right? Just like with anything, it's the details. Everything is, when you watch games night in and night out, the elite teams in this league, the last 5 minutes of the game, it's a different game. The shots that you take, the defense that you play, everything is different. And when you learn that and you start to understand that, it makes you a better team.
You've hit a lot of milestones in your career. What's it like for a player like Sandro kind of get his first one or hear his first MVP chance? Just, what's that like for a player when they're first starting out?
Oh, it's got to be great. It's got to be great for Mamu. Like I said, for a guy like that to put the work in and day out. He's in the gym. He's in the gym late at night. I was eating dinner. I forgot what night it was, at the Spurs club, and I looked down on the court, and Mamu's out there shooting. He's out there working out. And so, and then he had Flavor Flav here at the game too, so that didn't hurt for him. But it's always good to see something like that happen to a good person like him.